Okay, I got some hardware here. So I got a couple good thick lock washers. So I found this, I don't know what this is, it got serration on the back, nice thick heat treated looking washer, perfect for grabbing a hold of this so it won't slide. Got serrations, don't know where you get something like that, but it's a nice piece. It's obviously custom made for something else. Okay, this clip here is a little bit loose on here. It's moving around a little bit, not pinching down really good. So what you do to make these tight is you take a piece, some tools called the vice grip. These are real vice grips, not that fake import shit they make now. And you use these like a pressing tool by going in here like this and crushing these things down nice and tight. What's nice is you can adjust it how much you need by just playing with it. See, that's not very much power. Crank a little more. See, that crunched it. Just work it across like this. Like that right there. It crushes it in. You go to the other side, do the same thing. See, it doesn't even fit over here at all. Goes now. Okay, so after you get that in there a little bit, you go over here and give it another crank right here. And you come back and do it again. You go boop, like that. You want to see a little bit of compression on your plastic piece in there is what you want to see. Alright, so you start biting on it a little bit heavier, and that'll hold it a lot better. So the clip was kind of moving in a couple spots before. Like I said, when you start seeing a little bit of squishing on this plastic, you know you're pretty tight. This one's not squishing it down that tight yet. This piece here is not in here correctly. It's made barely grabbing hold of it, looks like. So I want to keep forcing it. You can see how the shoe ends right here, but the clip's way back over here, so it's barely even on it. But with the extra tension on there, it should hold. And the chain is trying to rip this thing off, so see how far it goes. Now which way is it going? It's going that direction, this way. So it's trying to rip it off this way, which is not good because that's our thinnest way. See how this is bent more around? So this one's not bent enough. So now I'm going to have to do something about it. If it's on the back side, I wouldn't have a problem, but it's on the front side. So what you got to do is you got to take it, hit it with a hammer right on this edge, and try to fold it back around. Get it back where it belongs. And that needed to really be done before we did all that. So we'll see what it works here. We'll do a couple glove taps, see what happens here. See if we can't massage it a little bit to where we need it to be. There, see we're reforming it there a little bit. See how it's picking the clip up over here? It's because it's crushed too much down. Alright, so I'm going to have to loosen that thing up a little bit, start over. So the easiest way to do that is just pull the damn thing out. Like that. See, that's all it took to pull it. The chain rubbing on that will pull it out that easy. See this side here, I thought I had it squished in there. See, it's not even really hardly in there. Barely even leaving a mark on it. Alright, so we're going to have to move this stuff and play with it a little bit. Get some different pliers here. Yeah. So you hope you don't have to redo every stinking piece in the here, but Oh well. First thing I do is get this edge bent back here a little bit. Okay, so that opened this up here a little bit. Now I can bend this back that way a little bit. So if I hold it on a table right here and hit it right here on the top edge, it should roll it like that. Hopefully. At least that's what we're going to try to do. So we're trying to get that to roll over. Now this one, you know, here is not quite very tight either. So I'm going to open this back up a little bit. Alright. This was the better one, so I'm going to put it on the leading edge because it's more important to be tight on the leading edge. Okay, this is a little bit low right here in the center, so I got to bend it back up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's see how it works here. Both sides look like crap for alignment. This clip's not bending where I want it to. I think it's bending really easy, not where I want it to bend though. So we're basing everything off to where this loop is. I got that bent out and I got to bend this back on this side. It bend relatively easily there, looks like. This one's got the same issues on this side. Alright. See how far off it is. So you can see how it needs to bend right on this edge right here. The problem is it's bending everywhere else. Try to fold it in somehow. See that gap right there should be 0. Should be way up over here, not way back over here. So how are you going to make it bend that way? So I need to bend it on this inner edge. That's the way it needs to fold. So if I take this, can I make it fold that way? I don't think I can. We're going to try. A little bit. Not quite what I want, but see how it works. If I can get this thing to go in there, we're good. Almost. It's in there. Not very good, but it's in there. Okay, now we're going to put it on the table. We're going to try to move this edge up into the plate a little bit. Get up in there a little ways. And if you're lucky, you can get this to go in there. See, it needs to be bent up quite a bit more than we got. Usually on these projects I start with a new clip from Harley that's bent correctly. Okay, that one goes in there now, kind of. Jam it in there. Open this side, bow it up in the middle. Get it to go in there. Yep, doesn't want to quite go. Shoving it off on the other side. Not enough room in here. What was it until this one popped out? Alright. Get that thing to go in there now. That clip is not a happy camper. It's pretty well bent all the hell. It ain't happy. Which means I'm not happy because it ain't going in for some reason. Yeah. Not cooperating at all. Bent all screwed up is the problem. Okay, how am I going to do this? So I need to hold it right here and beat this flat along that edge. So I got to find the workbench to push against. When do we got one of those around here? Got one right over there. I'm losing parts though. Yeah, go down. So I got that side fitting pretty clean along that edge. So I can do it on this other side here, same thing. I'm losing my parts over there though. Oh well. Okay, how'd I do that? I was on this side over here. Yeah, I wasn't. I was holding it this way. How am I going to do that? Doop doop doo. How did I hold that? There we go. Just got to figure out the right way of holding it. Okay, see now it's starting to fit better. Oop, along these edges. Still got to get all this other stuff in there. Alright, let's move to a different side. Over here we can work. See now that fits in better. Problem is this is not going to fold around very well that way. Okay, right over here. So I'm going to support it here. I'm going to beat this back flat while I'm holding this down. Attempt to hold it down anyway. See if I make that work any better. Not really. That thing just isn't fitting at all. I think I pretty well destroyed that clip. It's not cooperating. At all. Yeah, we don't want the shoe in the air like that, obviously. That ain't gonna work. We get another one. That didn't work at all. Goodbye.